7th A. Riggs prismatic model has been criticized as overly gloomy and technical complex, but it remains a useful starting point for comparative public administration research, analyze. No, it cannot be totally true, fine, but we can take Riggs analysis is gloomy 𝐃𝐨𝐬𝐧𝐥𝐨𝐚𝐝, Western bias. Ultimately, what will be the final destination of the civil services or bureaucratic systems in developing societies? That will be Weberian bureaucracy. This is what he talks about, the diffracted societies. So he takes fused prismatic diffracted model and he says diffracted, that is developed societies eventually will have this kind of system, and developing societies must become like this. Pessimistic, fine. Then he believes everything is wrong with developing society, or everything is wrong with developing society's administration. The term which he uses is salacracy. Fine. Then impact of multiple ecological elements, society, culture. So you can talk about the traits of the developing societies. Fine. Polynormativism, polycommunalism, distribution of authority versus power versus control, collect formation, and likewise. So there are a lot of negative aspects he highlight of this. Fine. Then see, he changes his model almost 3 times. When you listen to or when you analyze his latest perspective on globalization and public administration, right? Then also somewhere you realize that he is quite, negative about the developing societies and what consequences technology, globalization, and all this will bring to the developing societies. He believes there would be more of an anarchy, a kind of dystopic, something which is very negative, right? There is power imbalance, there is violence, there are this. So somewhere he believes that the developing societies would be dystopic in nature. He also does not understand the impact of society on administration. He is more concerned about the impact, administration on society. He is more concerned about the study of society on administration, which is not totally true for developing societies. Developing societies, we had colonial administration. The colonial administration was more powerful, it was more influential, it was controlling the political system. So see, administration influencing the society, whereas in his analysis, it is more about society influencing the administration, and that too negatively. Han-Bin Lee is a scholar who says Riggs model is an equilibrium model. It merely describes, it doesn't prescribe. It doesn't talk about changes, it only brings a static understanding of the developing societies, that this is what they are. Then a lot of categorization that he does, ortho, EO, neo, right? Or, the bilinear prismatic path model, differentiation, integration, right? Participation, inclusion, right? Penetration, and then so many other analyses that he does. So ultimately, what is the idea? He was somewhere never sure about the description he was making. In spite of the fact that he studied many of these developing countries, right? He put them into a homogeneous category, which is illogical. Fine. They are not homogeneous, they are heterogeneous in nature. Fine, write it. So it has a starting useful, yes, it is used for comparison. It helps us understand what are the elements which we should study when we compare. It gives us an ideal type approach to the administrative study through comparative or through comparison. It gives us a perspective of the developing societies. It somewhere in the same logic eliminates the Western biases because it wants to treat the study of developing societies distinctly from the developed countries. Fine, okay.